So welcome to Tarun IAS on digital platform. My name is Rohit Kumar and today I am going to start 13th September current affair which is taken from the Hindu and Indian Express, which is a very important for our prelims or mains examination of the civil services. So let's start. It's a very important news related to India and neighbor country. Especially we are going to talk about the China. So one news is related to the Hindu and it say eastern border a stable its commander. News it say that Eastern Army commander recently said that situations along line of actual control in eastern region day by day it's in a stable mode. It means situations along LAC in eastern theater has been stable and no major changes or payables shifted in this stand. It's a good thing for both country because our border dispute day by day will stable. It's a wonderful step for both. You already know that India and China recently started to disengagement from the patrolling point of 15 in the Gogra hot springs area in eastern Ladakh. This is because India and China always be dispute for the border in the Ladakh region also and Arunachal Pradesh also, like Golwan Ghati and the Pangong lakes, and all these things have always be a dispute with the China because, but nowadays situation is stable, so it's a good thing. But India's also initiate along the LAC. It's a one thing is can say that, for example, laying of the new railways lines and the improvement of forward connectivity and constructions of bridges on Brahmaputra river. So this is a step initiated by India along the LAC line of actual control. It's a good thing because if you have to just bound or maybe connect of the countries sovereignty always be just a strong or stable on the base of connectivity. So our transportation system, our connectivity, our all these things, interconnections should be strong. So improvement of air connectivity to all states in northern east, it's also be doing by our country. Defense in Arunachal Pradesh, army deploy the offensive fire power to offset major two modernizations right the China. In the future we can't be say anything. India and China dispute suddenly will arise. So it will better that we should just prepare before to create to such type of the situation. So it will better. So India is just trying to deploy to such type of the modernized arms and the firepower. It is a good thing. So this is important news to India and the neighbor international relationship. It is important LAC here and all these things. Now move on another news. Its news is also related to India erase Sri Lanka. It means India and its neighboring international relationship. Point is that we already know Sri Lanka is facing economic crisis. However, India also supported 4 billions. USA also supported to Sri Lanka 40 billions, whatever. All this. It means everyone just trying to support the Sri Lanka to get out or read out to economic crisis or balance of payment here. But news is here, India recently was concerned over the lack of measurable progress in Sri Lanka's political solution to the Tamil national question. Tamil national questions, you know, in Sri Lanka, last 20-30 years before Sri Lanka just create a internal disturbance, or maybe you can say that internal war. It's because on the base of the language because 80% people of Sri Lanka speak a Sinhala language and 20% people of the Sri Lanka speak to Tamilian, but they people are fighting because on the base of nationalisms of the language. importance of the language. So India concerned about till this thing, and the here lack of measurable progress by Sri Lankan government on their commitment of the political solutions to ethnic issues through, because of course language cannot be a hurdle of any country. For example, in India also speak a lot of the languages, but here in India there is no national language. In 8 schedules of the Indian constitutions, of 22 languages also considered as a national language and official language. But if you are not be giving 200% importance to particular one language, be Hindi should be a national language. Of course, people raise a lot of time of the question, such type of question, Hindi should be a national language. But constitution never give to a special status for here. So it's a such type of the situation always be created in any country. And Sri Lanka's civil war survivor continue and demanding justice to accountability to wartime crime. So this is important here. India also be stand at the 51st session of the United Nations Human Rights Commission and say that India extended nearly 4 billion crucial assistance to Sri Lanka for the supporting to economic crisis. Okay. So now move on to another news related to France. France Foreign Ministry just began 3-day visit to India today. It's news taken from the Indian Express, and the France Foreign Minister just 3-day visit during the which she meet to Pradhan Mantri and NSA also, and the both side will bilateral, regional and international issues of mutual interest. Of course, India and France relationship, it's already be good, but now India and France have a long-standing strategic partnership and are strengthened by the regular high-level consultations and growing convergence of the various areas, especially in regional and global security issues, a strength defense and the cooperation and implementations of the France counter-terrorism cooperation to all these things. And India, France also be talk in this area also, especially trade, defense, climate, migrations, and all these things, education, health, all these things also. So it's also be important questions, maybe it become, so it will also be asked in the examinations. This is also be important. Now, so this is all about to the news. So today, it's a thank you very much. We will meet in another video. Thank you.